Hello and welcome to another opportunity to elevate your consciousness, to raise your vibration, and to reach a higher frequency. Today's topic, the attitude of gratitude that changed my life. Today I want to share a very simple mindset with you. You could also say a simple exercise that you can use to show gratitude, that you can use to manifest things in your life that you can actually be grateful for, and that you can also use to get these insights, these synchronicities, these breadcrumbs from the universe that so many people and so many amazing deliberate creators who book Skype coaching sessions with me want to experience. And it's a very simple exercise, but before I dive into this exercise, I want to share a personal story with you that happened yesterday. In my last episode, I mentioned how I currently travel in Thailand and how I found peace and bliss at the beach while meditating at the beach. And right now, I'm in between two destinations that I wanted to choose from. And I was a little bit overwhelmed. I thought to myself, which destination should I choose? Is it this one or that one? Should I travel there or should I travel there? Both look amazing, but I wanted to choose one destination because I want to relax a lot. At the moment, I know that I need a lot of relaxation, a lot of peace, meditation, and just, a little bit of a quieter life. And that's why I thought, okay, I don't want to do both. I want to choose. And then the night before yesterday, I couldn't sleep. I couldn't sleep really well, which is very rare nowadays. Usually I sleep very well, but I couldn't sleep that well because there was a little gecko in my room. Yep, believe it or not, a gecko. Here in Thailand, they call it jingjok. It's like a little gecko that always goes, yut, yut, yut. I mean, I don't really know how to make the sound, but it's really so loud that when you sleep, you wake up from that thing. So every couple of hours, that thing went, and I was awake again. And I thought to myself, okay, at the moment I have this chaos in my head. I don't know which way to go. I don't know which direction is the right direction. Universe, what do you want to tell me? And then, even though I was at some point really frustrated with that damn thing, because it was really funny, like I couldn't find it, then I finally found it, then one from the hotel staff came in, and they were trying to catch it, and it was running around in the room on the ceiling, and then it was hiding again, so it just didn't go away. And then I thought to myself, maybe it's because the chaos in my head doesn't go away. That's why that little gecko doesn't go away. And then I thought to myself, okay, let's be grateful for that gecko. Even though inside I thought to myself, oh, this damn thing, I just want to throw it out of the window that I finally have my peace and my calm back. But it was because I wasn't at peace. I wasn't calm. The gecko was just a manifestation of what was going on in my own mind. And then I relaxed and I meditated. I did my brain and heart coherence meditation and I gave thanks to the gecko. I had the attitude of gratitude that even though in this moment there was something in my life, something very tiny and very loud, that I wasn't particularly grateful for, I still allowed myself to enter a state of brain and heart coherence and to then give thanks to the gecko. I gave thanks to the gecko in a way that, thank you for the jingjok, because hey, now I can finally go in myself, now I can calm down, now I'm basically forced to lay down and to rest because I was really tired from the night before, because, well, I couldn't sleep because of that thing. And then I just meditated and I smiled and I created brain and heart coherence, which is, by the way, also something that we can practice together in a Skype manifestation coaching session. And very soon I will also tell you more about a new coaching, or to be more precise, 2 new forms of coaching that I want to offer. And one of them is a guided meditation where in 1 hour I help you to reach a new state, a new frequency, a new vibration so that you can then manifest whatever you want in your life. I often do that already with Skype coaching clients, but now I want to specifically also offer coaching in this area, or let's say guided meditation in a one-on-one setting, because I think that's the best way how I can tune in to your needs, how I can then guide you to a place that you want to reach. It's a little bit harder in a group. That's why for now I want to do it one-on-one. But maybe if I can come up with a new concept, then I might also do it with a group. But more on that in just a bit. So I was meditating, I was reaching brain and heart coherence, and then suddenly I had this realization. And like I just said, that's exactly what I wanted. That's what so many of my Skype coaching clients want. this state where suddenly you receive a download or a breadcrumb somewhere from the universe. A synchronicity happens. And that's exactly what happened to me. In this moment, I knew exactly what I had to do. I knew exactly where I had to go. And then, in this very moment, I received an email from one of my family mentors, who's also my spiritual mentor. And she then wrote the exact thing that I just had as a realization, even though she had no clue what was going on inside of me. Or, I mean, she had a clue what was going on inside of me. Otherwise, she wouldn't have written the email. But let's say I didn't talk to her for a couple of days. So she didn't have a clue in the physical world. She had a clue in the spiritual world. If you know what I mean. I hope you do. If not, then after a coaching session with me, you will know exactly what I mean. So yes, she then wrote me something that just confirmed my decision. And then, even though, and now comes the crazy thing, even though I didn't open the window, I didn't open anything, so I don't know how the gecko went out. There was no gecko anymore. Nothing. It was quiet. I had my good night's sleep. I was sleeping, I think, between 8 or 9 hours. I was rested in the morning. The gecko was gone as soon as my thoughts were gone. Or let's say my thoughts were quiet. My negative thoughts, my chaos in my mind was gone. And that's why gratitude is so, so powerful. And that's also why Dr. Joe Dispenza always says gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. And the attitude of gratitude that I want to introduce to you is to be grateful for, yes, everything. Everything. Show gratitude for everything. Be grateful for everything. And remember the gecko. Remember the Jingchok. All night and I couldn't sleep. What could I possibly be grateful for? Well, I knew that the gecko was just a manifestation of what was going on in my mind. The gecko was a sign from the universe to say, hey, calm down, relax, don't travel all the time. Sebastian, focus on what you really want. What is important for you right now? What is the right next step for you? And as soon as I calmed my mind, as soon as let's say the gecko inside of my brain that went was quiet, then the gecko in the physical world was quiet, or in this case, no longer to be found. I mean, I hope I don't open my suitcase later on and boom, that thing jumps on me, but I guess that's not the case because I didn't hear it the whole night. So yeah, anyway, if you are grateful for everything that happens in your life, and I know that's very, very hard. I mean, I remember when I had severe health issues, and I mean really, really severe health issues. Was I grateful for it? Hell no. But I tried my best to be grateful for every small thing. In the beginning, I was angry. I thought to myself, why is this happening to me? Why me? Why always me? I was trapped in this victim mentality. But then, at some point, and that point was basically the more I listened to Joe Dispenza and the more I went through my trauma healing and my own spiritual awakening, then eventually I said, okie doke. I have to learn something here. Sebastian, that's a learning experience. Why am I going through this? What is happening? What did I do before that led to this? And how can I change myself and my life and my way of thinking, my way of feeling, so that this won't happen again? And that I actually learn something from this experience, because, well, if I don't learn anything, then I have to do it again and again. And that's not really something that I want to do. And that's why I developed gratitude at some point for my health issues. And you have to keep in mind that was at a time when I was barely able to stand up. I was barely able to move my body without pain. And I still developed this feeling of gratitude. I said, universe, thank you for allowing me to heal my trauma. Thank you for stopping me, basically, for giving me a reason to look inside, for allowing me to really heal myself on an emotional and spiritual level, which, and I truly mean that today, I truly believe that if I wouldn't have had these health issues, I would have just continued with my self-destruction, continued with my negative feelings, continued with living from a place of trauma. So now, especially now that I look back at this time, I'm so incredibly thankful that it happened. During this time, it was extremely hard, and I mean extremely hard, to be grateful for anything that happened during this time. However, step by step, I tried it. And I don't want to lie to you. I mean, I always promise myself to be honest to you. It took me weeks, maybe even months, until I was finally able to be grateful for what happened to me back then and the health issues I had back then. It took me a long time. It wasn't that I just said, oh yeah, Joe Dispenza said gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. Okie doke, I'm grateful. That's not how it happened. I had to overcome so many negative emotions, so many negative beliefs about myself, so much hate, so much anger, so much insecurity, and such a strong feeling of unworthiness. That took some time. It didn't happen overnight, but eventually it happened. And that's why I want to invite you to every day, no matter what situation you're in right now. Maybe you're struggling financially. Maybe you're struggling with your health. Maybe you're struggling with your mental health. Or even if you don't struggle with anything and you're just happy, you have to find a place, no matter the external circumstances that you are in, that allows you to enter a state of gratitude. Because gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. So if every day you are thankful for your body, you are thankful for the delicious food that you can eat, you are thankful for, your cup of tea. I'm just looking at my cup of peppermint tea that I want to drink after recording this episode for you. I'm thankful for this cup of peppermint tea because I love peppermint tea. So many people, whenever they drink something, they eat something, they go somewhere, they see something, they take everything for granted. But if every tiny thing gives you a reason to be grateful, then you enter the state of gratitude all day long, all the time. And remember what Dr. Joe Dispenza says, gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. That's also why one of the modules in my 11 Days to Manifestation Mastery program is about the ultimate state of receivership and how you can access it on a daily basis. And that's why if you want to master the art of gratitude, or let's say if you want to master the art of entering a state of gratitude and to feel grateful all day long, then you might want to invest in the 11 Days to Manifestation Mastery program. And if you go to affirmationtomanifestation.com/11 days, then you can find out more about it. So yes, gratitude is the ultimate state of receivership. And the attitude of gratitude that changed my life is that I'm grateful for the good, the bad, and the ugly. And the more you're grateful for the good, the bad, and the ugly, the more the bad and the ugly will turn into the good, and the more good you will experience. So give thanks, say thank you to everything that happens in your life. And then when you do that over time, your life as a result of you being in a state of gratitude, being in a state of receivership, will slowly but steadily turn into your dream life. That's something that I've experienced, and it's something that so many of my amazing Skype coaching clients experience right now while working with me. And if you want to work with me on raising a new frequency, on accessing the state of gratitude, the state of ultimate receivership, then you're ready for your first Skype manifestation coaching session with me. And if you're ready for that, if you want to work with me, then go to affirmationtomanifestation.com/Skype or click on the second link in the description. And by the way, if you invest in the 11 Days to Manifestation Mastery program, you receive an exclusive coupon code that's actually worth more than the price you have to pay for the whole 11 Days to Manifestation Mastery program and all the bonuses. And this coupon code gives you 50 euros off for your first Skype manifestation coaching session. So don't forget to use this coupon code when you go to affirmationtomanifestation.com/Skype. You watch the video testimonials from amazing people who've already worked with me, and you then decide to book your first session. And if you enjoyed this episode, then I would really appreciate it if you could show your appreciation for the Affirmation to Manifestation podcast by leaving a review on iTunes. And if you do that, then you can send an email to Sebastian@affirmationtomanifestation.com with a screenshot of your iTunes review, and I would say thank you so much by giving you free instant access to the first 10 minutes of the first module of my 11 Days to Manifestation Mastery program. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please send out some love to the YouTube universe by giving this video a big thumbs up. And I would also appreciate it if you would leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think about my video. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel and to click on the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I release a new video for you.